So good morning, this is day 2 now on the 300 TDI. So we had a really good day yesterday. We actually managed to get the outrigger on and welded. So everything's seam sealed now, it's all painted, it's all wax sealed, ready for the tank to go in. So we're waiting for a delivery, it should be pre-12. We've got tank, all those bits I mentioned yesterday. So I'm actually going in now to try and just check out the electrics and see if we can get some lights going while Gav's just finishing off in the engine bay. So I'll crack on with that and let you know how I get on. Right, Gav's done all the oils now, so we've got diffs, we've got transfer box, gearbox, engine, all been done. I'll be messing about with the electrics, so everything works, and I mean everything apart from the tail lights and the headlights, and we think it's the switch. Now, unfortunately, the switch I had in stock, just lying about, is for an older TDI, so 200 TDI. 300 has got this connector on there, so it's a late one. I'm gonna just do a quick cut and shut on these two because they look identical in the way they operate. I think it's just the connector, so we'll try and use that if we can, just to test to see if we've got a problem. So I'm going to do that now. Look what arrived, right on time, 11:45, so we've got a pre-12 delivery, which is amazing, and this should be all the bits we need to get the job done, apart from the bits that I've got ordered today. But it's all here. Right, we have got our new tank as promised. As I said before, came before 12, which is awesome. We've got the new pickup, which is there. That didn't come with any kind of union on here like we've got on our old one. So, I don't know, might just be able to put a pipe on there. I don't think there's any pressure, and just Jubilee clip it, but we might see if we can rob a union. Apparently we've got one on an old fuel lift pump. We might be able to borrow and put on there. Anyway, we blanked off this one as before. Our sender unit actually had a pipe coming out of here. I don't know why, but I blanked that off as well because we didn't have one on our original. But she's all put together. We don't have time to paint, but what I'm going to do is once it's in, I'm going to put wax oil all on the top of here with my little sort of feeder hose. So that'll all be protected. But yeah, so far so good. Gav's working away at the swivels. We have not had, or I have not had any luck with my lights. So all the lights are working still, apart from the tail lights and the main lights. I just can't work out why. So the switch I redid didn't work either. So that would lead me to believe that there's something between that switch and the lights that's at fault. Obviously I've checked all the fuses. The relays might be a bit questionable. So I've got this one here. So I might try and get another one of those just to see if that's going to do anything. It's a little bit green. You never know. So yeah, I'm going to get one of those as well. But other than that, we're making good progress. Right, we are at 5 o'clock. And it's been a long day, if I'm honest. We haven't got as much done as yesterday, but I think we just had loads of little obstacles which were a little bit tricky. But you can see behind me the tank is on. So the tank's on. To be honest, it was a bit difficult to get on, but there is a technique. So we put the tank on first and then the cradle afterwards, because if you try and do both, there's just too many rubber washers and all this sort of thing. So that's how we've got it set up. Rubber under the bracket, then the tank, rubber under the tank, then the cradle. And then at the front there as well, we've got these, in the kit you get the bolts with the plate welded onto it that you drop in, and then you wind the square plate up to it so it stays fixed and rigid, so that when you offer the cradle up, you can then get the nylock nut in there. So she's all in, connectors in, we've got the sender unit, we've got everything connected. Hopefully when we get some fuel in it, it'll do the job. So we've also got all the swivels have done. Now Gav's done all the swivels. I didn't even attempt to go anywhere near these because that is a big job, and he knows what he's doing. So there we go, they've both been done. We are waiting for some nuts to fix the flexies, which we couldn't get today. They didn't come in the kit, I didn't order them unfortunately, so that's on me. But that's on me, so that'll be done tomorrow. Those are the retaining plates we've got on the back there, look. We've got some nice little stainless hardware to fit them, because again, all the nuts rounded off, all the bolts rounded off when we took those off, or when Gav took them off. So we've got a bit of patchwork to do now. I've made a start on this outrigger, and I'm going to go at it a little bit more now. and try and cut the meat out of it. So we're just going to reposition the ramp so I can do this bit here, get that all exposed, plated, and then we'll get the new one on there. And then it's just a few little jobs. Managed to get the door open as well, which is a result. So passenger door now is open. That wouldn't open, that was all just not been used for that long. It was seized up. So yeah, I think we are getting close. Well, that's the end of the day. Gav's staying late to do a little bit more welding. We've still got the outrigger to go in tomorrow. I'm just having to trim some little bit more meat away there to get that in, but that'll be done first thing in the morning. So yeah, welding hopefully be finished early in the morning. That'll leave us time to do all the little bits and pieces to get her running. So I'll see you, not on the next one, but tomorrow.